YouTube, what's happening? It is Monday, November 10th. We're talking NBA. We got 9 games on the slate that you see before you. Some of these games are good. Some of them got a lot of injuries. Like I've already done all the videos, so I'm doing the opening last now just to switch things up a little bit. So you'll see some good plays in there. I think I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays today. Good stuff. We're going to break these games down. Let's go ahead and take a recap of yesterday because I know you care about that. You want to see it. Rollins was great. That was 20.5, not 20.35. I don't mistype, whatever. He still hit it. It was good. Eason did not. Kuzma did not. Claxton did not. Mancaro finally did not. Hey, we can't. Hey, it happens. The Silva did. Joe didn't. Maxi is our new sweet prince. I have not missed with Maxi yet. I don't think, except for one. He hooked us one time because it was a blowout. So hey, he's still great. I like that. He gets 39.5 every game. It's good stuff. Durham was a dominant, just crazy good. And then Minnesota team total hit amazingly good. So a little bit of a red day. You're not going to have green every day. It happens out there. Hockey carried. College basketball carried. Made up for NBA slight red and NFL slight red. So overall, average day between all the sports. So you want the plays typed out for every single sport you see, or you want access to the spreadsheets, or just come join the chat. Go check out the HQ. You saw it pop up there just now. It's all there for you. Easy peasy stuff. So enough of that. We have our 9 games. We're not going to waste time. Let's go ahead and jump to the first game right now. All right, first game today is going to be Lakers and Charlotte at 7 p.m. Eastern. So looks like we have Lakers 8.5. 230.5 is our total. Remember last time we saw Lakers, they got their ass, they got belt to ass. This is called what it was. To not even to the Hawks, to the Hawks B team, because the Hawks had half their damn team out and they still got blown out by the second string Hawks by it's like 20 something points. Ridiculous, shameful, preposterous, deplorable, just all of it. So today, we look at this in Charlotte now. We'll see what Charlotte does. Charlotte started off looking kind of decent, but then they kind of like fell off. So, yeah, everything's red here and yellow. Nothing really good. They're good at rebounds. That's about it. 5v25. I mean, I don't trust the Lakers. I'm sorry. I just don't. I know they're 7-3. I just don't trust them. So let's go ahead and pop over to ye old matchup so we can see who's going to be in there. So boop, and let's go ahead and see who's playing. And we go matchup. We scroll down. It looks like we got Reeves might be back today with a groin strain, questionable. Smart, Rui, and then 8. And again, we took 8 on the double trying to be cute with it, and it almost worked. They got Sexton running point because Ball is apparently still out. So with a right ankle, Bridges is out. Brandon Miller's out. Josh Green's out. My God, who's playing? So Sexton points. Oh, Khan might be a good play. If Bridges is out too, that's going to be all right. Let's go props. Let's go over here. This is Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Click assign. Go get you a week for free. It's out there. It's easy. Week or free week. Good stuff. Check it out. Let's put the right game on, which is going to be Lakers and Hornets. And we have our props, and we look at only the green. Bridges. I'm not taking. If he got back spasms, I'm not taking Bridges. You lost your mind. If anything, I'll look at Con for sure. Con's gonna ball out. Other than that, we have nothing but Lakers. Reeves is coming off an injury. I don't want to take somebody with an injury designation. I'm sorry. If he's playing, he's not gonna be 100%. He's probably gonna be like 85%. Not when you got Luka out there. And Luka's gonna have like a 75 PRA. It's gonna be something ridiculously high. Charlotte is 25th in 3-point defense, so Rui might be a play. That might be a good play. 100%. Nice. Reeves, nope. Marcus Smart, PRA. We'll take a look at that. I mean, Marcus Smart's running to 3 in 2025. What are we doing? That just doesn't make sense. But they're 7-3. I can't be mad at it. I do want to look at Lucas PRA just because I want to look at it and laugh. Not that. I want to, so we all can laugh, not just me. Here we go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and open these up. So, Con, rebounds, assists. No. Where's PRA? Because somebody got to do all the scoring. It looks like this man's going to do it for everybody. So I'm going to take this. But yeah, this is a massive upper trajectory. It comes down where Ball's out, Bridges out, Brandon Miller's out. It's like and Bridges might be out. We don't know. I'm still going to take this. The dude's been balling out 30, 20, 24. He gets rebounds. He gets assists. Yeah, I will gladly take this. No problem. Sure. Sometimes you look at the numbers like it doesn't qualify. Like, yeah, because he wasn't playing much, but now he is in 3 games. Yeah, I'm gonna ride the wave. Let's see. Rui, 1-5. We want that to be a 2-5. That's not good enough. Sorry. Very flat. And then Marcus Smart's actually had a great game here, and then all of a sudden, absolutely nothing here. What the hell? I know the damn Hawks again. Let me tell you. And then Luka had 22 and 11 on the PA. What's your PRA looking like? 55.5? 53.5 was close. Even with Austin Reeves coming back, supposedly, it's still 53.5. No, let's go with Con. We're going to go with Con today in this one. Absolutely. KNUEPPEL over. And what is that, 25? What's the best line I can get? I can't get that one. Hard Rock, 115. Good stuff. 25.5 PRA, minus 115. Yep, taking it. Next. All right, moving on from Charlotte, we're heading over to Detroit versus Washington. Ooh, it's all Detroit. Detroit, 11.5-point favorites, home, 235.5 is our total. We go to sheets, look at the numbers, and Washington's not good. 30 is the highest you can be in any number. So they have the second worst defense and third worst offense. Detroit's second best defense. They're at home, and it's 11.5. This should be a blowout. Absolutely. Based on paper, on numbers, this should be a blowout. Let's look at the actual lineups and see who all's playing before we just jump to, something crazy like that. And we see matchup, scroll down, who's playing? McCollum, George, Middleton. Okay, cool. Tobias is questionable with what? Right ankle sprain. You still got Cade Nim. You still got you still got a Thompson out there. You got Duran, who's I mean, based on these numbers, let's keep it real. Based on all this versus that is clearly Detroit. That's clearly, it's all clearly Detroit. There's like nothing really close. Like maybe 3-pointers are close, but other than that, offensive versus defensive, defensive versus offensive, it all leans Detroit. 6-game winning streak, 8-2. Detroit is balling out right now. 11.5 feels like a discount right now for this. Washington should lose. They're losing their games on average by 23 points in the last 5 games. 23 average. I can get Detroit by 11.5. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go look at props before we just, jump on that. Let's see. Right there. Do we want to take any props? Now, blowout games, I'm scared to take props. I'm going to tell you right now because I am typing Detroit minus 11.5 over here on my sheet real quick, and I'm going to be taking that minus 105 from Providex. Thank you. And let's see, if you want to take props, by all means, be my guest. I shan't do that. No. We'll look at PRA because I'm afraid taking something like a PRA for Cade or a PRA for Alex or Duran or somebody like a PR for Duran, something crazy is just 36.5. Marvin Bagley, really? Other than that, maybe Duncan for some threes. I mean, those are the main ones people want. Cade's so consistent. I'm telling you, you can't take Cade. He's way too consistent. He's too flat. You want some angle in these things. You want a little, you want like a trajectory. And the flatness is like, what he's going to get out. You just got to hope the lines goes up or down high enough to make it over under. So we can't do it. Alex R started going up and then went flat again. So 32 on a 27. He doesn't qualify. You need that to be a 30.5. Sad. Duran 36 on a 39. This needs to be 39.5. He's 39.4. You could take this if you want. Again, blowout schedule. Give me Detroit. I'd rather have the spread all day. And lastly, Duncan 33314. That's 28025. Doesn't qualify for me. So I'm just going to take Detroit 11.5 based strictly on this and move on. Next. All right, next up, we got Portland and Orlando. Currently, we see it is Orlando 2.5 is our spread with a 235.5. Let's go to the sheets. We look at the numbers, and we can see both records about just nothing crazy. Offense good, defense bad. Offense iffy, defense good. So you can see what lines up. Anything just massive advantage for one side. Maybe 2 inside scoring for Orlando. Maybe some. No, that's about it. 9v21. So let's go look at the lineup. Nothing's really standing out in this one so far. Lineups, and we can see Holiday, Sharp, Camera, Denny, and Klingon. And then Suggs, if you notice, Suggs' restrictions gone. The minutes are gone because he had like 20 points, 8 rebounds or something like that. And I checked and I was like, 20 minutes? Damn. No, 28 minutes. So yeah, he played a good bit. So the restrictions gone. He's back to good. So you can take him now. So there you go. Let's go ahead and bop over to props. See if there's anything we want to take. So this is all we have in green. We got the Silva to hit some threes. Let's take a look at that. Banchero finally did something yesterday at home. He started looking like them PRAs at home were bad, but then he balled out like the last few minutes of the game last night to get to that. So we'll look at him again. We'll take a look. Anybody else? I guess we took Drew Holiday points assists last time, and he's been scoring pretty nicely too. Jeremy Grant, we'll take a look at you. De Silva, no, I don't want that one. We already got Banchero. I guess we can look at Cameron. We can look at you. Who else we want to look at? I guess we can look at Silva off the bench, and then that's about all we have to look at. So, because so far I don't like a sider total. The Silva threes, 2-4 to 1-5 doesn't qualify. Bye. Banchero, you see that? Yeah, he finally balled out. So it was good stuff. So let's see, because I had under 36.5 and he had 38. So yeah, that last half of the fourth quarter, because it looked like he wasn't coming close, and then all of a sudden he just turned it on. So hey, good job. The hell's all this? Go away. I don't want that. So Drew Holiday points assist 25 on a 23. He barely qualifies. So you could take that if you wanted to. 13 assists. Damn, dude. Pretty good. Let's see. Grant's very consistent. 21 on a 20. Can't do that. Nothing stands out. Camera, downward trend. Don't love that one. And De Silva points, rebounds off the bench. 16 on a 12. What's your PRA? 16.8 on a 14 doesn't qualify, but point rebounds does qualify. What about points? 9.5. You're averaging 12.8. So you see 10 points, but you can grab rebounds too. But you're only 60%. I don't love that either. So the only thing I would consider taking in this one is going to be Drew. And I don't know if I want to take that against Orlando's defense. So personally, I think I'm going to pass. I think I'm just going to sit back and just not mess with this one. So no lean. We're going to move on next. All right, moving on to game 4 is going to be Miami and Cleveland. Currently, it is Cleveland 7.5 with a 247.5. Spreadsheets, load them up. And offense is good for Miami. Defense is good from 3. So inside the arc is all Miami. Outside the arc is, well, defense. Well, no, it's still Miami. That and that is all leans Miami nicely. So Miami 6-4, Cleveland 7-3. Ew. Last time I took Cleveland, I took what's his name for threes? I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Mitchell, that's what it is. And we come on down to Cleveland and Miami. We go to our matchups. We scroll. Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen, whole team. And then, yep. There's your injuries. And here, oh, Bam's out. Left toe sprain. That's right. Bam's still out. Forgot about that. Makes me not want to take Miami. I was thinking Bam's going to be there. So if anything, Cleveland should be the play, but they're playing kind of average. Both teams, if you did see this, they're both top 5 in scoring, though. What is this? 147, 247, 248, and 237. Our total right now is currently sitting at 247. Wow, they are expecting a very high scoring game. Damn. Okay. Never mind. I thought I was going to be able to get something nice. Nope. Can't mess with that. Let's go ahead and change this over to Heat and Cavs. Let's see what we got numbers wise. That's a lot of damn props. Oh, that's a lot. Is it? It looks like it's all Cleveland props too. Very like the man himself, the 6th man of the year right here, but he's not even starting still. Absolutely 25.5 PRA. Man, that is crazy. What else? Who else we want to take? Let's scrap PRA so we can see. Bunch of rebounds instead of a bunch of points rebounds. Cool. Hunter, we'll grab Hunter. 3-point defense for Miami is 4, so I'm not going to take Cleveland 3s today. I would take Miami 3s if I had any, so I'm not going to take Mitchell. I'm not going to take Tyson. I'm not taking Lonzo Ball for anything. I know it's 100%. I'm just not going to do it. Sorry. PRA for Sam. Let's see. Tyson PRA we'll look at. Sam Merrill PRA we'll look at. And is that it? That's all the PRAs, huh? Wow. Okay. So Jamie is balling out. 30.8 to 25. Qualifies easily because 21 points, 18. He does a little bit of everything. Dude almost have a triple-double off the bench. Off the bench triple-double. That's crazy. Hunter's been balling out occasionally except for one game. He had 27 on 21. Hunter easily qualifies as well. Tyson has been balling out too. Look at Jalen Tyson. My God. 21 on a 14. Plus 100. Good stuff. And lastly, Sam Merrill, 16 on a 12. He qualifies too. That's not even the best line. What is your best line? Is your best line going to be 13? It is 13. That's the main line. Looks like, yeah. Okay, so 16 on that. Merrill, if I'm taking someone off the bench, I'm taking Jack West. Sorry, that's the play I'm taking. So get rid of Merrill. Tyson, same situation. Cleveland's nice and healthy, so let's take you off. I do like Hunter because Hunter starts, and obviously he's going to play a bunch. And you can see where's his numbers, where's his shooting. I want to see as PRA, 20 points, 4 rebounds, very little assists. He's going to take shots. We know that. Miami's 3-point defense is 4th, though. I'm a little worried about that. I kind of want to just go JJ Jr. That's what I'm going to go for. Just something tells me to take him. So Jaquez Jr. over 25.5 seems high too, but we've been getting him around like 18, 19. So minus 120 it is. It's Hard Rock. So minus 120. Jaquez. What the hell did I spell? I can spell it right. Jaquez. J-A. Oh, okay. That's why. There we go. Got it. Taking them next. Next up from Miami, we're heading down to up to Chicago versus San Antonio currently. Spurs are favored 3.5 on the road with a 236.5. Come to the numbers and everything looks kind of the same. Offense over defense. All this is equal. The great, bad versus average. Nothing standing out. Makes me want to take anything in this game so far. Let's go look at the lineups to see who is playing. Matchup versus matchup. Scroll. And we got Fox, Castle, Vassal. Like I said, we wanted a few games with Fox to see how the numbers affect who's going to be doing what. So we want to see. Giddy's questionable. What's wrong with Giddy? Giddy is right ankle sprain. Like a sprained ankle, ain't nothing to play with. Vucevic might be the play. He might actually be the play for sure. So let's go ahead and look at the props and see what we got. Get rid of JJ Jr., change this up to the Bulls, Dad Bulls. And let's see, very, very few. Chicago's 3-point, both teams' 3-point defense is not good. They're both 27 to 29th. So let's just grab the top. We want PRA. We'll go Castle PRA. We'll grab Harrison Barnes for threes. Jalen Smith PRA, sure. Harrison Barnes PRA, sure. Champagne, yeah. Take him as well. Who else we got? Jalen Smith hit some threes, and then Patrick Williams hit some threes. Sure, I'll take all y'all. And then also, where's Vucevic? Where far art thou? Giddy's hurt, so we're not going to take him. Vucevic is not. How far down you got to go to get this guy? Way down here. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Yeah, look at that. 9, 5, and get off my screen. Waste of time. Patrick Williams, 1-8 and a 1-5. Get off my screen. Jalen Smith, 2-2 and 1-5. Nope. Some Champagne, 18 on a 13 qualifies. Barnes, 28 on 20.8 on a 15.5 qualifies. Jalen Smith, 20.8 on 6 qualifies. Harrison Barnes, 3.6, absolutely. Bam, that's pricey. Why is it so pricey? Hell, you know what? I can bump this to, I could chase a 2.5 if I want to. 200? Plus 200. I can't get that. Damn, I can get plus 180 though. I might take that. He only has to hit 3. He's averaging 3.6. He qualifies on 2.5. I might do that. You could take 1.5 if you want to be, safer, but I like to chase the plus line sometimes. They're fun. Castle's very consistent. Even with Fox back, I know Fox came back this game, right? I need to go. Let's go grab Fox real quick so we can see what he did in his first game back. Just to see. Fox, first game, 2025. How did you do? Let's go grab PRA so we can get a full idea of what you did. You did 24 points, 3 and 3 in your first game back. No rust for you, huh? Yeah, you just balled out. Okay. Your line's 29 today. I can't. That seems high still. That seems high. We already got you, and then Castle. I'm going to take Castle off because Fox is there. But Castle is still playing, which is nice. I want to take Barnes for threes. I think they're going to do a lot of kickouts to him. He's going to get a lot. I'm plus 180. I'm chasing that. Absolutely chasing that. Jalen Smith, this is what he usually does, and he popped up for this. I can't trust that. I already got your threes. I don't need your PRA. And then you, I think I'm just going to chase. I'm just going to chase Barnes. We're going to go for it. You don't want to chase, take the 1.5 or take. There's several things you can take. I just show you the plays I take. You can take whatever the hell you want to take. I want to show you everything there is to take that makes sense, that qualifies. So I'm going to go Barnes. We're going to do a chase over 2.5 threes. And the reason I'm doing it is because Chicago's 27th in three-point defense at 40.5%. San Antonio's even worse at 43%, but hey, whatever. This is going to be plus 180 because I can't use FanDuel. I can't use ESPN Bet, rip, but I can use Hard Rock, so 180. Nice. Let's chase that next. Game number 5? I think so. Dallas versus Milwaukee. Currently, Milwaukee, 2.5 point favorite on the road, 230.5 is our totes. We come over. Offense v defense, both bad. Offense versus defense, both above average. 310, these will cancel out. That versus that leads Milwaukee defense. These all cancel out. So there's really nothing we want to take here. There's no clear advantage either way on the matchups. So from there, let's go ahead and go to lineups to see who's playing. See if anything is suspiciously off in this one, like who's starting, who's not starting, who's injured, things like that. Like, let's see, we took Rollins yesterday, and it was nice. It is back-to-back in the playing road games. I don't know how, Giannis did good, but Rollins hit the PR. Rollins has been doing good. Like, he's a nice little PR. Besides Maxey for Philly, Rollins has been, every time I take Rollins, he hits. Not bad. Gavin Davis, both Davis back, or Cap, stop it. Stop it. Every time I see this, I cringe a little bit, like, ugh. That's Halliburton all over again, just waiting to happen. Just stop it. Sit your ass down. So let's go to props. Let's go look. I'm not taking them. I don't like taking the 80 props anyways, because you know he can get 40 and 20 every game, but is he going to make it through the game? It's a legit concern. So I know how Dallas fans feel. They got to feel bad. Like, yeah, he's an amazing player if he can play. That's the thing. So I was going to say, do I have no green? Aha, wrong game. Hope I had the right game up. Bucks, Mavs, bam. AJ Green, I took him a few days ago for threes, and he hit 9 points. They were all threes. That's all we needed. So, anything else? Cole Anthony, man, look at you balling out. All right. Kuzma did nothing for us, so never again. Sorry, you did nothing. I'll show it to you because he is still qualifying, but Max Christie, sure. 80, sure, why not? Why not? And at least get the better line. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that at least. Let's see what else we got. Not Kuzma, Christie. Turner for threes. Yeah, Miles Turner. Yeah, stay at the top of the key. Hit some threes. It's what you're good at. It says Dallas has #1 opponent rank. I guess that's probably against centers because They're 10th in the last 3 games at 109. I mean, at 32%. Season-wise, they're 33%. So that's not number one. That's got to be versus the center matchup. So anything else? Where's Rollins? I know he's on there. They bought Ryan Rollins. Lines up so high, it can't even take it now. Hold up. Don't you mess with me. Don't you mess with me. 23. Oh, they knocked him out here. And he's 24. Damn, they caught on. He's too good now. He's too good. I can't take him. Shame. Turner threes. What the hell is 5? 2, 6, and 1, 5. It does qualify, but then he hit a 1 right after it. I don't like that. I want upward consistency, not this random boomer bust shit. So get off my screen. No. AD. Okay. So you haven't played it. This is your first game, supposedly. So 2025, you played 4 games. These games were good. Then you got hurt, obviously. I need to see how you play one game, at least one game. So how do you do? Christie, I don't like this. 21. He barely qualifies by 0.1. I don't like that. So no, I don't like anything Dallas, to be honest. Kuzma, you burned me yesterday, and literally you couldn't do anything. 11, 1, and 1. Sorry, you're gone. Cole Anthony, to be honest, I don't trust anything this game. I don't. No, this game gives me bad vibes. Nothing here matches up, and I don't have to bet everything. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass. I don't like this game. Sorry. We have injuries on both sides. Well, not injuries. We have injuries on Dallas' side. I don't trust Milwaukee on a back-to-back, especially on the road. Nah, y'all have it. I'm moving on next. All right, moving on from Dallas, we're heading over to Phoenix versus Nolans. Phoenix, 8.5-point favorite at home, 227.5 spreadsheet, load them up, and both teams good at 3. You're decent at defense. You're terrible at defense, New Orleans. At least your numbers are better. Better numbers overall. This is why it's the last 5-game rolling average. Good stuff. Offense versus defense. This is still Phoenix all day. If anything, it's Phoenix inside scoring or just Phoenix in general, or yeah. So let's go look at the lineups and see what we got. Change this to the Suns matchup. Scroll too much. Nope, right there. Right there. Got it. Fears, Murphy, Bay, Jones, Missy. Okay. Who's hurt? Murray is not Murray. Poole is out. Zion's out. Not surprising. We go to the Phoenix side and we see Jalen Green is already out with it already. Damn. And we see those. Cool. All right. Props. Let's go. And let's load this up to Phoenix and Suns. Bop, bop, bop. And we see the numbers here. We took Royce O'Neal last time for threes, and he did quite well. He hit I think 4 when he had to hit 3, so it was good stuff. So we will look at Royce O'Neal, and we'll look at Grayson has got PRA, I'm sure, right? You would assume Royce is looking good there. I don't want that or that. Book. Oh, Colin Gillespie. No, I'm good there. I don't want to take threes for Trey Murphy because Phoenix is 8th in 3-point defense. I guess we can look at Grayson Allen threes. Sure. Royce and 03s. There it is right there. 2.5. He's 80%. So let's see. Royce no PRA is at 21 and a 17. That qualifies. But I think I'd rather like you for this. Yeah, you've been shooting a lot more threes, and you have a lot of your volume's been good, and you've been hitting threes, which is what we want to see. We like that. Do I dare take that? New Orleans is 16th in 3-point defense at 36.1% in the last 5 games. So the last time you faced them, 6-5, 2 before that too. I mean, you're at home too, which is nice. I might take this. It's 110 for 3 threes. That looks good. Grayson Allen threes, he hits more, but they caught on. It's hard to, you can't really catch this. It's because he starts. He comes off the bench and he's going to shoot the threes. Like, he's in the game. You give him the ball, it's going up. He don't care. I like that about him. Anybody else I would consider taking? Nope. We're going to all threes. Absolutely. Apostrophe Neale over 112.5. 3 colas. And we can get that for what? It's 110 there. So it's 110, 115 at Hard Rock. I can do that. So minus 115. Let's do that next. All right, 2 games left. We got Utah, Minnesota now. Currently, Minnesota 7.5 on the road with a 234.5. We come over here, take a look. Minnesota's offense. We took team total Minnesota yesterday over 120.5. It hit middle of the 4th quarter easily. Might do the same thing here again because our offense is clicking so well. You're facing just a terrible defense and a team that can't score. There should be a blowout. Why is this only 7.5? I have questions. I have a lot of questions all of a sudden. A lot of questions. What the hell's going on here? Let's go look at lineups because something's afoot. Something does not make sense. And when it doesn't make sense, I have questions. This should be like 12 or 13 points, I think. You got the whole team there. The whole squad's in the lineup. Only you are questionable. They got their lineup, and they're already missing Walker Hessler, who's done for the season. So, what am I missing? What am I missing here? Why is it only 7.5? This, like, why? Like 2, 21, 1, 21, 2, 18, 2, 22. That tells me at least a 10-point spread right there. Garbage, that, garbage, that, garbage. When I say garbage, you're the worst team in the league at 3 of these categories, and the second worst. Yeah, we're taking Minnesota. I'm taking Minnesota. If for some reason Minnesota loses the damn game, call the feds, call the FBI, have them investigate, because something's up, something's up. Somebody point shaving out here. So we're going -104. Minnesota 7.5. You can see is a -104 profit. Good stuff. I shall take that. Let's go over to props real quick, just because I know you want to see some props, and I got you. Now, I would advise against taking props in potential blowout games, and when you see spreadsheets like that, potential blowout game. Hell, any game could be a blowout in NBA though, so who knows? There's a lot of group. Well, there's actually not that much, surprisingly. Well, for Utah, there's only one guy, and it's just Collier. That's it. We got Conley, 10.5 PRA. We got Randall, who's been on an absolute like MVP type tear. It's ridiculous. And then Jaden Daniels is obviously going to be on here right there. Got you. So, yeah. So let's look at Collier. Obviously, he's the only one doing anything on the team, it looks like. And it's still, last game, he struggled. Last game was at Minnesota. So they literally played 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. They played, yeah, they had 2 days off. They played on, what was the 7th? Friday? Yeah, so they had a couple days off. Now they're playing Minnesota again. So Minnesota played Sacramento though. So they are on a back-to-back on the road. Okay, that makes a little more sense. A little more sense. 7.5 back-to-back, road back-to-back, but it is Utah. I'm still taking it. I'm still taking it. Maybe not like a massive blowout, but they should still win by like 15 easily, I assume. Your numbers are downward. I don't like that. Randall, look at that tear. And then all of a sudden he just, I mean, it was a blowout. They didn't need him. How many minutes you play this game? Like 12, like 20? 29. Okay, yeah, you usually play around 4, no, minutes, I said. Yeah, 26. Yeah, you played less minutes in this game because they didn't need you. So you usually play in the 30s, so that makes sense. I'm not taking that. Emmy Downs, you can look at that. Same situation. I'm going to stick with Minnesota. I don't care how many games in a row they play. You should beat this Utah squad by 8 points. I'm sorry. I don't care where it is. Minnesota by 7.5. Next. All right, last game is going to be Clippers and those Hawks again. Let's see what happens. It is Clippers 4.5 with a 220.5. We go to the sheets, we look at the numbers. They have been balling out like crazy. 5-5. You can see it all there. Cool. There's your numbers. Clippers defense is non-existent. They're terrible from 3, but that's the one thing Atlanta can't do is shoot threes. They really miss Trae Young because he would pop off threes out there. Nobody else is doing anything, surprisingly. So, let's see. Let's go over to the lineups and see who's going to play, because hell, who knows right now? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let's see. And they're banged up still. So, Johnson, yeah. I mean, there's your injury list. Here's the Clipper side. Beal, Kawhi. I mean, this is the injury bowl. Both teams have injuries. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I'll show you some props real quick. I'm probably going to pass this one. I don't like the Clippers defense. I don't like games when you have multiple players injured on both sides that are starters. It just, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. We have very few props to look at anyways. We have, aren't you banged up? Yeah, you're questionable. I'm not taking it. Sorry, I'm not even gonna look at it. We will look at Dice Daniels. I figured he'd step up and do more, but he's, yeah, there's not much. Like the only one I even want to look at, and that 21-18. Sure, I don't care about this game. Too many injuries. Atlanta looks like the clear-cut favorite here, but still, way too many injuries on both sides. There's no point of chasing. We got lots of games to take, so we're gonna pass on this one and just call it there. I think we're good. So the schedules. Let's go back up. Bang. Tomorrow be Tuesday. We have 6 games on the slate. You see them right there. Appreciate being here. Go check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out in a nice list for you. You want the spreadsheet access, or you want to come join the chat. It's all there for you. Go check out Outlier if you want to get the prop stuff for a week for free. Let me know what you play in the comments. Agree, disagree. Some of you put some awesome insight down there of things that I don't even think about. And it's like, that's why I like people like you. Good stuff. Drop that stuff. Because I'm a stat watcher. That's what I do. So other than that, appreciate being here. And I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday for more NBA. Peace.